This is unfortunate. Also predictable. I hate predictable. Mr. Corinthos? This would be Sonny Corinthos, my pal. Also known as backup. Never leave home without it.
Come on, this is none of your business, Corinthos. Come on, we're out of your jurisdiction here.
You heard what he said. We're pals. For my pal's jurisdiction is a fluid thing, so if I were you, I would think twice before I made a big mistake.
We were about to discuss Mr. Von Alden's interest rates when these two clowns showed up. I was going to say, man, I think they're a tad high.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with my pal here, especially if you plan to continue your career as an independent.
Hey, I could be flexible, reasonable. All right, maybe we can work out some kind of monthly payment type thing.
No. The only type thing you need to concern yourself with is you're gonna pack up your operation and take it far away. Now, if I hear you've been seen working territory east of Mississippi, no, make that east of the Rockies, I'm gonna come looking for you. Hold the grudge.
I always do.
Well, what about my money, man? And the broad owes me 20 grand.
It's your call.
That was no broad. That was a lady. And that mistake just cost you your vigorish. Thanks.
Anytime, anywhere.
And thanks for not asking details.
You got it.
I owe you a major thank you, not to mention $20,000. And I promise I will pay you back, although I'm not sure how or when at the moment.
I ain't worried. I know where you live.
I suppose the least you deserve is an explanation.
I don't need one.
Truthfully, it would feel good to say it to someone, especially you. There's no one I trust more in the world than you, Luke.
Then tell me, Barbara.
Brace yourself. It's about the baby I gave up for adoption. You remember, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. Pretty hard to forget a thing like that.
I tried to. Is that wrong?
Barbara, that was another lifetime. You were only a child yourself. You did the right thing.
I was 16. A lot of 16-year-olds keep their babies. Why you and Ruby wouldn't let me keep mine?
Hey, hold it. You can revisit history, but don't rewrite it. As I recall, all Ruby did was point out the realities, which were pretty grim, and I had no opinion. I made no opinion. No advice did I give you, none. I didn't care that it could have been any number of Johns. Sorry, why are we doing this? Barbara, that kid was the product of something that you've spent your whole life trying to forget. And forgive me, little sister, but at the time, you were nobody's centerfold for motherhood.
You are right. You were right then, and you are right now. That doesn't make it any easier.
Why are you doing this? Why are you going into the past like this? I thought you'd come to terms with this a long time ago.
So did I. Just like you said. I made myself believe it happened to someone else. And it had. Because I was someone else then. It gives me chills when I think back to those days, Luke. All those men. All those things I let them do to me. The shame I felt every time I saw my reflection in a mirror. I filed all that stuff away. And I put it in a strongbox in the deepest, darkest recesses of my mind. Go forward, not backward. That was my motto.
As mottos go, a pretty good one.
And we lost BJ. I don't know. I thought it was just natural grief for the little girl that I lost. I didn't realize I was mourning the two of them. Did you ever stop to think that the baby I gave away was the only one I'd ever be able to have? Physically? I used to wonder if it was some kind of cosmic punishment.
Don't do that, please. Don't go there.
Yeah, well, you know, I pushed it all away, all of the memories. I sublimated, I channeled it out through all of the discord with Tony. I really repressed it. And then the dream started.
So that's what this is about. And the 20,000 was a quote to find your daughter.
He had her hospital bracelet, Luke.
Who did?
The PI I hired, Felix Pizer. He gave me her hospital bracelet. So naturally, I was encouraged. I thought we were on the right track, you know? And then he said he needed the $20,000, and you know the rest. Then he disappeared. Then that loan shark started calling because he wanted his money back, and I didn't have his money.
And Tony doesn't know any of this?
No, and I want to keep it that way.
Oh, Barbara.
I don't want him upset, Luke. Things are finally good between us.
Baby, if you're going to detonate a secret like this in this man's life, you have got to at least warn him that there's fallout coming his way. He loves you. He'll want to help. He'll stand by you.
Or he'll never look at me the same way again. No, I can't take that chance. Not until... unless I have to.
Well, that's your choice, but... As the big brother in the equation here, I feel it's my duty to remind you of how much trouble secrets have caused you in the past. Think about that. And then whatever you want to do.
I love you. Laura doesn't know I gave up my baby, does she?
No. Irrelevant, ancient Spencer family history.
I'm glad you said that, because I don't want anybody to know.
Fine.
And I really don't see the point in bringing Ruby in on any of this, you know. I mean, she'd probably just be furious with me. Let sleeping dogs lie, Bobby. Didn't you just hear her saying that? And she'd be right. Again.
Have you given up the idea of finding her?
Well, what other choice do I have? Either Pizer's been conning me all along, or he decided to take the money and run. The bottom line is, I've hit a wall. It's probably for the best.
You think?
Yeah. She's probably got a great life. A couple of doting parents. A few brothers and sisters. What right do I have to disrupt that?
Yes, that's it. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Good news?
Yeah, well, I'll know for sure as soon as I get this next fax. How are you coming with those letters?
Actually, I'm done.
Oh, good. You know, I was going to ask Robin to take them to the post office for me, but she seems to have disappeared. Would you mind?
No, I'd be glad to, sure.
Oh, great. Okay, I'm going to wait by the fax machine. I don't want to jinx myself, but I think the tides may have turned in our favor.
Right.
Hey, where you guys going?
Oh, we got a errand thing.
Yeah,
It's very important. We'll be back.
Bye.
Don't mind me, I'm just a candidate.
The winning candidate. The result of the latest poll. If they held the election tomorrow, you would have your council seat free and clear.
No kidding?
Yeah, look, see for yourself. I mean, the demographics are incredible. There's support for you across the board. But you're especially strong in this 18 to 35. I'm giving you good news. Why aren't you smiling?
Oh, you're right. The figures are encouraging.
That's it? I tell you, you've had a sudden surge in popularity, and you say that's encouraging? How about surprising? Heck, how about fantastic?
I'm sorry, you're right. And I'm very grateful for all the work you've put in.
Forget about gratitude. That's not it. I wish that you would talk to me. If not as your campaign manager, then at least as your friend. I can see that something is wrong, and it seems like more than just the Ward House fire.
Who knows? Who knows? I guess maybe it's just all catching up to me right now. Ward House, Granny May.
And Simone.
Yeah, that too.
You know, it really is a shame because it's so obvious the two of you are in love.
Are we? Because I don't really know anymore. I'm not sure. I know that I care for Simone a great deal. I miss her like crazy. But it seems to me that love is based on self-knowledge. At least a part of it is anyway. And I'm not the man that I thought I was.
Why? Because you're human? You've had more disappointment than any person could stand. I mean, you would have to hit the wall. I just hope that you don't forget that people are counting on you. I'm counting on you.
Really?
Do you think I'm doing this for my health? I have a toddler and a teenager at home. Not to mention a husband with a serious case of arrested adolescence. No, I am here for one reason, and that's because I believe in Justice Ward. I think you're good for my family and for my neighborhood, so I'm willing to fight for you. And you should be too. So come on, fire it up, Counselor.
That sounds like trouble to me. Good afternoon, Counselor, Miss Benson.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Dara, isn't it?
Right. I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, not at all. Actually, I have some phone calls to make, so if you'll excuse me.
So what is this about trouble?
A fired-up Justice Ward makes the DA's office a little nervous.
Oh, well, you don't have anything to be nervous about. That is, of course, unless you're here on official business.